Live?
Hello?
Did it work? I think
I
it
don't
did.
think it has. Well, mind you, my PC's decided to go funny.
Of course. Hey, there it goes. There it goes. Okay. We're live.
Hey,
Yay. Hey, everybody. How's
hello.
everybody doing? Happy Sunday. We're here, finally, um, to talk about looking at all the numbers and obsessing over these things. I have pinned something actually in the chat today. So isn't that special? I actually did something before we went live. So let me know how much an algorithm may have dictated your emotional state or your creative output this week on a scale of 1 to 100. Let's do a little experiment and see what everybody thinks, right? Because I personally never look at my numbers on purpose. I just don't care. I really don't. I, like Jen in the chat said, 10% I ignored the ding.
Yeah, I think it depends what you want out of your YouTube channel, I suppose, isn't it? But
Right. That's
yeah,
very true.
because
Yes.
I'm not. Oh, hello,
Hello,
hello.
ye.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
Exhausted.
You look
Yes.
very.
I just put together this TV stand thing down here. That's like
Oh, yeah. I saw you
took
say
me
about that.
some time to
Yeah.
do.
I
So
know.
That's what happened. Hey,
And
Louie.
somebody said it was
Yeah.
Lego for adults, and I was like, "What do you mean? Lego is for adults. Why would they
I
make
know, right?
flipping Lord of the Rings? Or do they make Lord of the Rings? Star Wars? Why'd they make Star Wars if it wasn't for adults? Silly people."
Exactly.
I
Hey,
pause.
pause.
And also,
So,
it can be a lot of money if you. Hey, you know about this, the bricks and minifig saga, right? I couldn't find an update today about it either. On Reckless Ben has now gone on some other crusade, and Legal hasn't posted about it. And I googled about it, and I can't find any update as of a month ago. So what's
I don't
going
know.
on?
I don't know. I think they're well. They're. I guess for right now they're just giving up.
Hmm.
As they rightfully should. And but they're also what they're doing is basically like saying, sure, I guess we owe this guy the money for the Legos or whatever. We're gonna patch it over with him, but on the
Uh,
condition that you're gonna, I guess, turn around and go after Reckless Ben for some shit. They're trying to play
oh,
some
right.
kind of 3D or 5D chess or whatever. You know,
Hmm.
that's
Well,
just so,
I
so
wish him
sad.
luck. I wish
Yeah.
him luck with that.
That update
Silly
on
people.
previous stories. So I hope
Yes.
everybody's doing good. Hey, pause. Denise, good to see
hi
you.
everyone. Thanks for the
Louie,
birthday wishes,
Will D,
Denise.
Jen, thanks for everybody for joining us and anybody else that may be lurking. Um, and I try to say this at the beginning. I pinned something in the chat. Let us know how many times this week, on a scale of 0 to 100%, if you let an algorithm dictate your emotional state or your creative output this week. And we'll see how many people, how this affects people. Yes, did oh, you're muted. Okay. All right, that's cool. I don't know why I hit that.
I mean, I
So,
suppose if you're trying to grow your channel to make money, or it already is a source of income, then the algorithm is, maybe going to be more important to you than other people. But there's also the thing of like being having positive interactions from other people on YouTube, like other people, full stop. Like
yeah,
the kind of like popularity contest aspect of it.
for sure. And I think that you're right in that if you're trying to grow your channel, I can see where the obsession could come in, right? Absolutely. I have a tendency to obsess about some especially if I'm getting notifications on things and it's constantly in my face, that's a thing. Hey Gary, how you doing? Um, I think that might be something. So if you're prone to something like that, like I tend to turn off notifications because they drive me nuts. So that's something that, so I don't obsess over something like that. But
Hi, Gary.
definitely if you're trying to grow your channel, then it's, I can understand, it's understandable to want to look at your numbers. I think it's just important to not obsess over it. So
Yeah. Or don't be the streamer that sits there and does nothing but bitch about how many views they do or do not have, or likes and subscribes.
yeah.
So I've seen that before, and that is just that's a train wreck to watch. It's just
Yeah.
I've seen a guy just literally just sitting there, like and subscribe. Why are you not liking and subscribing? And like his whole
Yes.
channel was his whole channel. I'm not gonna name names, but it was something to do about entertainment, and they did nothing that was entertaining or even talking about entertainment. It was just completely like just the guy just sitting there whining because nobody's. So you got to kind of mess them a little bit. Give them that like and then take it away. And then,
The thing is,
Yeah,
I've seen a streamer, like, or a couple of streamers actually, just like completely have a meltdown at their audience and say, "Why aren't you giving me more money? I stream
my
every
God,
day
yes.
and you're not." And it's like, really?
I think the guy's name was Darkside Phil. He was one of these guys that was like he does Pokemon card pack rippings, and like he'll like
Oh, yeah, yeah.
if someone sends me $100, I'll rip this pack of cards. And it's like no one sends him money. and then he's getting all mad because it's like, well, because no one wants to pay you that much to treat it. And then then some of them they get the money and then they still act like a dick. They're like,
I
oh,
know
well,
of I know of a stream that where somebody literally asked for money for drugs and they got a bunch of it, and then another streamer who knew
what?
that streamer, yeah, I don't
Oh,
lie,
it was that
it was
easy.
hysterical. Yeah, it was really funny.
Excuse me, I'll be right back.
Right? but another guy that knew him and saw the stream tried it on his stream and got nothing. He was really mad.
Oops. Oops.
This is a long time ago. I'm not naming names, but it was hysterical. It was not in this community.
The problems with sharing an audience, if somebody beats you to it, people's wallets are empty and purses. Probably
Right.
wallets. Yeah.
And they just didn't believe in the one guy and did in the other. I don't know. I have no idea.
yeah.
It just
I
ran
kinda
out,
wonder.
I guess the idea was fresh and then got stale quick. I don't know.
I kind of wonder how well a stream, if it was just nothing but this, would do. Just my wall. Just my stucco wall. Just 24 hours of nothing but that.
Well, there are like sleep streams and stuff like that, and it's weird. People watching people sleep and stuff. That's bizarre.
I think if you painted one half of it, you'd get double the views. Start streaming when
just-
it's...
Just
you've got it
like
sorted.
put a camera on a wall with fresh paint on it, and just sitting there, just be watching paint dry.
Exactly.
There you go.
Oh my god, it's so funny. But I tried to get something together tonight to illustrate this kind of a slot machine to keep you addicted, like your dopamine spiked, right? With these notifications and obsessing over numbers. So you publish something and you sit there and you watch the metrics, like E was saying, so that he saw somebody do, and watching their number literally blip up 1 and then down 2 and then maybe up 2 and then down 1, right? I've seen the exact same thing, E.
But you got, but see, that's what I'm saying. You got to mess with them a little bit, though. They're that anal about their numbers You just gotta you're like, you gotta like, oh, where'd it go? Where did it go? That's mean, I know, but
Well, you know, well, I get it though, because you're sitting there, and that's really obsessing. So you almost have to point it out. And at least you're trying to point it out in a fun way, right? It's like, oh, you're kind of obsessing over not kind of. You're very much obsessing over this. But so you're watching this, and you watch it go up, and then you spike, and then you watch it go down, and you drop, right? And you can, well, not you, but some people could have the tendency to, get really messed up over that stuff and tie their emotions and their self-worth to this spike and drop, and it's a dopamine screw. It's a dopamine screwer. It really is. So it's just like chasing any high. You're now chasing that high of getting more numbers, right? So it's kind of an addiction in a way, I would say. Looking at numbers. I don't know. What does everybody think? Let's see.
personally, I'm glad I don't even care about this shit, to be honest.
Well, I don't
I mean-
myself, but I'm not doing the show to get monetized or anything like that. Others are, and it's
Right.
different for them.
I'm a hobbyist before I consider myself, if I'm not getting paid for it outright, I'm not a professional. So for me, this whole YouTube thing, I don't know. I don't even stream or post on my own channel very much. So I'm not worried about this stuff.
Well, here's
I
what
don't
Hub
know.
says. That he used to watch a bassist on Twitch. It was the only show he watched on Twitch. And the Twitch experience makes you feel guilty for not donating. You can watch for free, but you don't want to pay. Like, you should pay, yeah. And Birdfinger agrees.
Baby.
There's that. And YouTube wants to be Twitch, yeah.
Well,
Twitch
now
is
they
twitchy.
they made it worse. They made it worse by raising the amount of watch hours and stats
Jeremy.
and shit that you have to even get money from doing YouTube. So it's like,
Well, and largely, you know what? I think that's discouraged me from wanting to monetize is all the weirdness that happens around monetizing. All of my friends that have monetized and they got demonetized and remonetized, and it's really a heartache. And like Pole Vault says, for 0.0003 cents, is it really? Is it worth it?
it's and to be censored so much, like getting paid to be censored,
Yeah.
saying shit and fuck is my bread and butter, like,
I know, right? Exactly.
if only shitting and fucking was my actual bread and butter, then
We'd all be millionaires. Right? Yeah, and I get this, Jeremy. Absolutely, it is tough, and when you are trying to get monetized, that's exactly kind of what I'm talking about here too. And with people that are monetized and are maybe concerned with, strikes or any type of any action against their channel that could get them demonetized. I know that some people can get obsessed with that kind of thing too. If you're doing kind of crazy content. I've known some crazy people. So there you go. But yeah,
I don't know, brain rot's kind of becoming really popular, or has been really popular now. So I don't know, I could just start a brain rot channel, and that if you want to pay attention to metrics, then that's
Hey,
where you
Frank.
should.
Yay.
Hi, Frank.
Yeah, it just it's so hard to get monetized now. What we need, like, how many watch hours now? Some kind of crazy amount. Jade
8,000.
was, yeah, like
Who's-
Jade was talking
who's-
about.
And it went from 4 to 8. I mean, that's like 100% increase. It's not just a
does.
gradual little thing, is it?
No,
just-
Who's watching 8,000 hours of my fucking content?
or
Get a
mine.
life.
Like, who could watch 8,000 hours of my? Seriously, I don't even have that many videos up, and I do lives,
And then-
but it's not
and-
8,000 hours. I'm gonna have to get busy if I ever want to get monetized, like really busy.
Yes.
And
Awful.
hey, Jade. Mid-January
Jade.
it changes. Okay, but still, I mean,
Hi, Jade.
yeesh. I guess, yeah. Hurry up and
Right.
get your 4,000 hours in right now. Come 4 months from now.
8,000
or 5 months
hours
from
is
now.
8,000 hours divided by 24 is 333.33 continuously.
Hurry up,
so you need
everyone.
to you need to watch for a solid 24 hours for 333.3 days.
Right,
to
no
get that
pressure. No
Second
pressure.
egg.
You know, even
I'm
like
starting
right
to
now,
think
just
that-
no pressure. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I'm starting to think the stucco wall stream is starting to it might actually pop off and
Run
free
one of
fucking
those.
money.
Well, and like, how many people are gonna end up doing stuff like that, right? To get watch hours. Like Jade was talking about how, you know, people were basically hiring these companies to put on a video on your YouTube so that you would get the watch hours, and this is to discourage all that. But people were doing that because it was hard enough to get subs, and now it's, or get monetized rather, and now it's even harder. It's like, okay, thanks for punishing the rest of us for some
Yeah.
of us. Awesome.
It's hard to even get people into your stream sometimes.
Right.
You know, just get
Yeah.
anyone to watch your shit sometimes it's just like
That's work
You know,
enough.
fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
You know.
let
thing
alone
is that the-
8,000 hours worth of it.
the platform's called YouTube, like individual people, but then it got bought by Google, and increasingly it's all about if you've got a big business behind you or you happen to go viral. Other than that, you're just not pushed in as like one-off YouTubers or small YouTubers aren't pushed in the same way that they used to be. So yeah, it's just gets
Yeah.
harder and harder, it seems.
Yeah, and then Jade saying it's verified views. Like, what the hell? So you can't even, if somebody just quickly views your channel or probably doesn't watch a video all the way through, it doesn't count.
Well,
know,
apparently it does for shorts. Apparently if people just the first frame on a short is enough to count as a view. So just do shorts.
Viva!
Yeah, that's what I heard anyways. That it was just that
Yeah,
shorts
and
will-
I don't have any shorts at all. Like, what am I gonna? I guess I could cut these up into
cat shorts. Just do some
Cat
cat
shorts.
videos. Cat
You
shorts.
battle
do,
cats.
do, cat shorts.
The problem with that is I need cameras on my cats like 24/7 because you never know what they're gonna do. And by the time I get the camera on the cat, they're like, everything's cool.
What
I'm
if
not doing anything.
what if you put a camera on the Roomba and then set the Roomba up and see what,
Yeah,
That's not a bad idea. Yeah,
that's a good idea.
totally.
hi, Lilo.
If I gotta get the Roomba going, I haven't even done it. That's terrible.
Get a bunch of little Roombas with cameras on, and cats going nuts. And
That would be hysterical. Be like kitty GoPros. With my luck, the cat would end up on top of the Roomba, so you couldn't see it.
well, maybe you get lucky and you get like a shot of like the Roomba with the going by the camera with the cat on it. And
Oh my God, Jade. So since this weekend, there are now 2 types of views. So one of her videos has 1.6K views from 2 days ago, but valid views are only 600. Now, what determines a valid view is my question.
Yeah, what?
That doesn't.
Like
Oh my
quite literally
god.
taking a peek. I peeked at it. Yeah, I looked at it.
All videos as soon as you click. That's nuts as of this weekend.
Blue Chew boner pills. What?
It's like gum.
What?
I think it's like actually like a gum.
Are you sure it's required?
Oh,
Boner
right.
gum.
No, it's not bum
It's like
gum then.
Viagra gum.
20
It's a-
is
it's a-
that
chub
20,000
enhancer.
views every 90 days, or you don't get paid for? Oh my god, this is. You see, it's not even.
What?
It's just such a headache.
20 million. Jesus.
That's got to be 20,000, 20 M. That's 20, or is it 20 million, Jeremy?
Jade, Justine, Jade is offering to come up to explain because Jade knows a lot about
Yes.
how this all works.
Yeah, come on up,
So-
Jade. Of course. I think I sent you the.
Because it would be
The
nice
link,
to
I
be
believe.
to have some. We could all like moan in a more educated way then, rather than just go, "This is shit."
Right, exactly. Because I don't. That's what blows my mind. I can't even with this stuff. You know.
No.
We need an
I'm just gonna
expert in
remove
here.
this. Yeah, exactly. And she knows.
Expert.
Well, and 'cause she makes a
Expert.
living doing this, and anybody that's trying to make their living doing this, it's like, what are you doing to me? You know, that's what kills me. Hey, Dustin. But yeah, if you wanted to try to do something like that, it's like, forget it. Days of, becoming a YouTube star, right? Like, I'm trying to think of the guy that was the gamer guy. I can't think of his name because I'm terrible.
PewDiePie?
Thank you,
Pole vault?
PewDiePie.
I thought you meant pole vault.
Exactly. But yeah, PewDiePie, or who's the
PewDiePie.
Beast? Him.
Mr.
the-
Beast.
Yeah,
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast.
Fuck
Yeah.
that asshole. I'm sorry. No.
Well, but I
Him
mean,
and that Jimmy
you know.
Johnson and that weird mustache and that smile looks like a car salesman.
I don't watch
We
him.
don't
did
trust
the what was it? Not the Hunger Games, but the
Beast
What's it-
Games. He's like
Yeah,
his
it was
own
based
little,
on
like,
that
obstacle course.
Korean Southern Korean thing. I forget what it's
Oh,
called. That's
Squid
really
Games.
famous. Thank you. Yeah, Mr. Beast does Squid Games in real life. Awful. Yeah.
Yeah, Gary.
I mean, if you really want to challenge, eat some of his fucking candy bars like that. That show. That's an experience.
Squid Games.
Thank you, Louis. I don't believe that Hubs is a pensioner. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. I don't believe that beard is hiding age. Wisdom, maybe, but age, no, I don't believe it. Weak money's
He's
a
a
strong
baby.
temptation.
No.
Yeah, but Bird,
yeah.
what would you be willing to do to get the money to give up your job? Or can you not say in public?
Good point. This is Birdfinger we're talking about. Here we go. Boop. The professional. Thank you, Jade. Hello.
Jade.
Hello.
Appreciate it.
Happy birthday, Herbs.
Hello.
Hey, happy birthday,
Oh, yeah.
Jade.
Thank you.
Happy birthday,
Birthday
Jade.
club.
Happy birthday, Jade.
Hey, everyone. Hey, Justine. Hey, Limey. All right. It's really soul destroying, and it's going to be soul destroying for a lot of people, right? Here's the deal. This is what sucks. Instead of actually like fixing the platform, they've decided to go, you know what? Let's just fudge the numbers and make people feel good. So,
Oh my gosh.
look, many of you might have already noticed over the weekend your numbers might be slightly up. And that's because now... See, let me show you. Let me show you. This is how it works. This is a view now. This is really shit. I think this is just dumb as fuck, but whatever. So if I go over here to my desktop,
Yeah.
let's go here. Desktop. All right, so here's my desktop. See this video here? If I hover my mouse, that's a view.
Are you kidding? Just if you hover it?
As soon as it starts moving, that's now a view. That's a view. That's a
it's not-
view.
Hovering over my own
That's a
That's
view.
what they mean.
That's a view. That's
And
a
my
view. They're all
views
views.
So
are
literally
up. My
first
views
frame.
are really up, and that's
Yeah.
why, because people are
That's why.
hovering over it.
So it's bullshit. They're
Lame.
scamming you. They're telling you that
Stupid.
I haven't
we're
even
getting
looked at
all
my
these
views.
views now, and
Oh,
And
God.
you're not.
Forever.
But they don't
And
count
so-
verified views, right? So
yes,
what's the
no. Well,
point?
here I'll show you this. Right. So here's a video that I did 2 days ago. Right. I can't show you money and stuff because YouTube don't allow it. Right.
Right.
So if I go into analytics, right, you'll see 1.6K views.
Yep.
Right? There it is.
Yep.
But now, every time you go and check any video, you have to go over here to advanced. Every time. You can't save this. And then come over here to metrics and then check this box called engaged views. Every time. It doesn't save it.
Oh
And then you
my
come over
God.
here and then it shows you, look at this, views, 112.95, so it's behind. But engaged views is 629.
Oh, there's your real
So I'm only
views
making
then.
money for these views here, and all these other views are just bullshit. They're just fantasy.
Oh,
they're not
it's
even real.
lie. They're lying to people, and people are going to think they're getting paid on 1.6, and they're getting paid on 600.
Because not everybody is fucking this zoned into YouTube, right?
Right. Right.
And unless you watch channels where you learn about this stuff, you're not watching the YouTube creator channel, are you? No, people aren't watching that shit, right?
No. No.
So they don't know. And
No.
they're going to get a rude surprise when they get to the end of the month thinking, oh my God, all my videos are taking off. Like even today, right? So I did a live stream today and it came back saying 200 views for live stream. But but overall it says 500.
Yeah. Yeah, that's insane. It's a lie.
It's bullshit.
And then
They're
they
just
won't.
lying.
Then they perpetuate the lie by not letting you save the button. It doesn't save that
Yeah.
function. It's insane.
So,
That's dirty.
Instead of like addressing the problems of trying to get and they say, this is the other thing that shits me off. They say that, oh, this is going to help you get sponsors and this is going to help engagement with that. But here's the deal, right? When you have a sponsor, like I have DistroKid, right? I'm very lucky to even have that at such a small channel. They get my password into my YouTube account to see the
Right.
real numbers.
Right.
So,
right.
so if you get a sponsorship deal, they're going to see the real numbers anyway. So they're going to see the
doesn't-
engaged
yeah.
views.
Because
and-
anytime you get a sponsor, they make you give over your stuff so they can see.
You have to give over your Instagram, your Facebook, everything.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
That sounds
It's-
icky.
So
It does, but it makes sense because they have to, they have to verify that.
So
They just have access
they
to
get
your
a data.
stats.
Just your
They get a
stats,
data
yeah.
breach. They get a data breach, and now someone else has your password.
Yeah. Oh, but they only get
Cool.
They don't get your password. They just get you log in, kind of like when you log in with Gmail, right, to our website, and you give them access to your name and stuff, right? So you're just giving them access to the analytics.
Okay.
But yeah, but
Pretty much,
even the
yeah.
advertisers are going to see all this and go, well, those views mean shit because nobody's getting any ads because they're just hovering over the thumbnail.
Right.
Because
right. They're
that's all
gonna
those views
know.
are. They're just hovers. And that's the thing, right? Because when you scroll through the homepage, you've got no option but to scroll and hover over those thumbnails. How many times
Yeah.
do you hover over a thumbnail and go, I don't want to watch that, don't want to watch that.
All
don't
the time. I do it all
Right.
the time. During my work day is when I load videos into a queue. So I'm constantly looking at, do I want to watch it? No. Do I want to watch it?
Yeah.
No. You know?
I don't know. Sometimes I've been like occasionally like I'll just be hovering over a video for about a minute, just to, so and I'll read the captions, to get the context of it. But like generally, I've just been kind of glazing over, not even actually clicking them. I've just been watching thumbnails. So
Right.
It's a view.
maybe I'm onto something. I don't know.
Right, and
it's a
sit there with the
view.
thing, with your cursor on it and look at it. And like,
To me, it's kind of like reading the back of a book, for the summary and seeing like, oh, okay, that's what this is about, all right,
Now,
Look,
I think it always used to be like that too. If you hovered over, if you unmuted it, right? Because that was kind of
Okay.
like,
Oh,
because then
God,
you kind of
that's-
at least hearing it, right? Anyway,
And if you
always had
unmute
it
it and you
unmuted,
roll
yeah.
over every fucking thing, it's just going to be a bunch of noise. Just,
yeah, I know, right? It's
oh, look at.
I don't know, man. It's because it's preposterously this weekend. My channel has gone from being like 30,000 views a month up to 68,000.
so they just
Over the
doubled
weekend.
it, like
It's just-
screw
yeah.
it. Let's just double it, and make people feel good, you know?
That's
Like,
it, Justine. That's what they've done.
I'm walking on
They're
sunshine.
gaslighting.
No, I might be walking on
It's
sunshine.
kind of interesting.
But I don't
did
know.
this subject this weekend since they've just decided to do this. Because
Not sure if I feel good.
But yeah, because now everybody's got. But when people, because like you said, Jay, people aren't aware. They don't watch the creator
Yeah.
videos, right? And so they're
Yeah.
gonna, and likely they're not watching this show. So they're not gonna know, and they're gonna, oh, my numbers doubled, and then it's gonna be the huge drop when they realize they're not getting paid on those numbers.
Yeah, when you see
Right?
and I just think it's really dirty too that they are not letting you keep the setting that box ticked as well.
Yeah,
Like,
that's really weird. I don't
I don't know, man.
understand that. I would love to hear somebody there's reasoning as to
Like,
why
I
they
never
think
used
that's
to-
okay.
I never used to follow the stats at all. I've talked about a lot on my channel. I don't really follow this shit, but since moving from live streams to pre-recorded content now, mostly, you kind of have to see where the video is dropping off and how to try and maintain people. And it's kind of really stressful
Yeah.
to have
Yeah.
to do that all the time and think about it. And then, all of a sudden, like if I didn't know and all of a sudden I looked at it, it was like, oh my God, look at the channel. It's kicking ass. It's not.
Maybe they
No.
make money on you clicking that box. It's like a hidden money maker thing. You click that box and they make some sense out of it.
Frank says my views have actually dropped. My engaged views have gone up. Well, Frank, you're an anomaly, right?
Frank. Yay, Frank. Yeah, but I mean, it's already bad where you've got this loop, this like a vicious cycle. Create, post, refresh stats, dopamine drop, creative
Yeah.
self-doubt, hating oneself, panic, I'm not making money, then you get this doubling of the YouTube thing. Then it's going to be even more of a dopamine drop when they figure out you're not getting paid on that. That's crazy.
And the shorts, so basically it's the same. Shorts have been like this for ages. So it's the same with shorts. As soon as you see a frame, that's a view. Even if you're flicking like through every single short, that's a view.
Right.
View.
Doom
So
scroll.
they've tried to put it in line with that. That's the
Okay.
thinking, I guess. But shorts will go up to 20 million views in 3
you.
months. So think about this scenario, right? Just
you.
say your shorts are popping off. And in 3 months, you get 19.999 million views.
Oh my God.
And then the day clicks over and you're 10 views shy of 20 million, no money.
Oh my God. And it hits 20 million.
So even 100 shy, 2 shy of 20 million, no money. That's the way it works.
That's just
Time to start a bot
dirty.
farm. about to start a bot farm of like 1 second shorts and just
Could you imagine?
system.
You know it's going to happen, right? It's going to happen. Somebody's going to...
Yeah.
It's-
Well, because they did it before with the putting the video on your YouTube, like you were talking about on your show. That they put the video on your YouTube channel so you get the views, and then they take it off once you've gotten your stuff. And somebody's gonna
Yeah.
invent something that does something like this. I know it. They're just gonna.
Well, they
It's
used
just
to
gonna.
allow you to. Yeah, that's what a lot of these scammers do. So that's their offer, right? They you go to them on Fiverr or wherever it is, and they say, all right, you pay me this amount of money, I'll put a video on your channel, guaranteed to get hundreds and thousands of views.
Yeah.
And they put it on your channel for a week. It gets all the views, and then they hide the video. Then you just hide the video, and you keep all the views.
Yeah.
That's not going to be a thing anymore. As soon as you unlist the video,
Yeah.
bye-bye to the views.
Yeah, bye-bye to views. Yeah.
So-
yeah.
Well, I mean,
That's
if
not
you-
going
if
to
you
work
ever-
anymore.
Have you ever seen a bot farm? Like,
Yeah.
like it's like rows of racks of phones connected to a network or whatever, like running a script, all doing like automatic like views and things like that. It's just phone after phone after phone, just running all these videos and shit. So
We don't even have to do that. There's this channel called something humor, deep humor, something like that. I can't remember their name. Anyway, they got botted. They've been sub-botted for the last 4 weeks, and their channel's been given 500,000 subs during a live stream.
Oh my
And you can
God.
just see the number going up. They've been live streaming it because they had to live stream it because it's happening to their channel, and YouTube are going to remove the subs when they work it
Right.
out. So they had to go live to go, look, it's not us. And then
Yeah.
they found the channel that was doing it because they were streaming as well. So they're streaming it saying, look what we're doing to this channel, and you can buy our services if you want.
So they were just doing it to whatever random
To big
channel?
channels. To big channels because that's going to get them attention because they're live streaming them sub-botting a big channel.
fucking
And then-
vampires.
And then dumb fucks are going to go and pay them going, ooh, I can get some subs. And then they get the subs, and then YouTube remove them. So they pay $500 to get the subs, and then the day after the subs get taken away from YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I don't know if that's I don't know if that's I don't know if that's like a vampire or a parasite. Like
it's like a
either way, it's
parasite.
sucking,
Yeah,
it's
it's
sucking you off somehow.
This
That
is where we're
is
at,
just
right?
yeah.
Everything's a
that's
scam
sad.
now.
All in the name of getting more views and more subs. And obviously, monetization, etc. But I mean, at this point, is it worth doing that, or maybe just drop your Cash App or PayPal into the chat and go, if you want to pay me, go ahead.
I mean, but this is the bigger problem here is I think the world that we are in now, thanks to social media, of the me. I need to share the news with the world. I need to be the first person to say Dolly Parton died. I need, we've unwittingly become the news, right? Across
Yeah.
social media, and everybody needs to show their dinner, and it's a real me economy. So everyone's so focused on me and not others. Unlike this community that we have. That's why this community is so special across all these channels, that we do come together.
Right.
And that's why it's so rare above anything else. And so this kind of thing is playing into the me of, oh, I've got to get it. I've got to have all
Yeah.
these subs or I'm not important, I'm not valid. And, it's
Yeah.
not about subs. It's about the
Yeah.
interactions with your community. It's about valid subs, right? Because if you end up with 100,000 subs and you're doing live streams and getting 10 people in your streams, what's the point?
It's obvious that what's going on, right, when that happens, and that's exactly, I didn't do this show because, I'm going to make some money. No, I did it to hang out with my friends, purely,
Yeah.
just to hang out with people and talk about stuff and,
Same.
Shoot-
I never
shoot the
got into
shit.
this. I never got into this to make money. I got into this because COVID happened,
yeah.
and I needed an excuse to get out of bed each day because I was sick, and I had been in Pete's community, and then thought, let's talk about apps, and that's all it was. And I got monetized, and
I think it's like the other way around. I made
Here we
money
are.
to get into this.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I made money to get into this. All the
I
money I
paid-
had to spend
I
to get
paid
my
money.
shit together, just to be able to even be on YouTube.
New computer, new microphones.
Microphones, headphones, interfaces, computers, monitors.
Yeah.
all
But you know,
that.
the head of Suno says it costs nothing to make music. And we're all just-
Oh yeah.
But you think about the other end too. Like, think about the creators, the music creators who spend all the money on Google Ads to increase their subscribers and views. So much so to get to the point that they've got 100,000 subscribers. 100,000 subscribers for their music. And you look across all of our channels, right? All the music channels. How many of us in this music community have 100,000 subscribers as a musician?
If we would know.
Zero.
Exactly.
But there is one in this community who does have 100,000. And I'm not going to say names or anything. And they even got a YouTube plaque, right?
Oh wow.
But they paid for it.
Yeah.
They
It's
paid
not earned.
to get
yeah,
there.
They just
Right,
I could
and they
just-
even this person even made a video showing their plaque and had the gall to say in their short, "I just got a YouTube plaque, and wonder
Yeah.
how much I can get for it on eBay."
I should have Valerie. I should have Valerie Woodburn me a YouTube plaque. I could put
You
right next to
should.
the sign that
That'd
she
be
made for
awesome.
me
She
there.
would do it. That's so lame though.
Start selling
Jade.
like
Oh
three.
my god.
Start selling 3D printed YouTube plaques.
That would be awesome. Yeah. There she is.
Yay!
Hey, Valerie.
Valerie. See, I knew it. I knew it.
See, I even
She's
got
the
I got
only
your sign
human
right
being-
here.
She's the only human being I will wake up at 3 a.m. for. When
Hell
she's
yeah.
on the
It's awesome. I know.
queue. Nobody else.
I know. I think we all want a plaque. It's like, when I was
It would be
back
so
in the
easy
80s.
to do too. Just big triangle.
Well, yeah. Well, back in the 80s, with Guess jeans were really big in school, and I had an old boyfriend that would that had the just the labels, like the fake labels. Here's a fake
And
label.
they-
You can put them
they
on your
say-
jeans. Yeah, okay. I never did it. I kept them though.
The plaque really,
they were
it's a plaque, right? It's a plaque. Would I like to have one? Yeah, it would be nice sitting there behind next
Yeah.
to the fish tank. Of course.
A little
But when you see
trophy.
somebody who's totally bought their way to get one, and you just think,
And then sits there and brags about it. That's the worst
me,
thing.
see,
I don't know
it
who
doesn't
this
hurt
is.
me.
It's just cheesy.
yeah, it doesn't hurt me or anyone else. I just think of like, oh my God, dude, you got to look in the mirror every day and know that you paid for
Yeah.
that.
Well, and
How do you
that's
sleep
right
at
along
night?
with the.
You know?
That's right along with all these influencers who show off all their expensive cars and shit, and they're just rentals.
Yeah,
They're just
absolutely
renting
right.
Lambos and
Yeah, it's just a joke. You don't, you assume things and you don't really know.
Jack
And that's why I
Doherty
tend to
is
think
Jack
it's all
Doherty is
bullshit.
broke as a joke.
Yeah.
You know, he's
Remember that
he's got
Taehae, whatever her name was, that little girl who was always flashing money around. Do you remember her?
yeah,
She's
yeah,
like
little-
12
little
years
Tay.
old. Yeah, little Tay, that's her name. Yeah. It turns out all those houses she was in flicking money, her mum was a fucking real estate agent. And she'd go to the houses she was realting and let her daughter pretend like they were rich. Fuck me.
See, this is what I mean. It's so funny. You can basically create whoever you want, any persona you want online.
And what do you
Yeah.
do? What do you do when you're done? You just go back to your fucking boring life, eating mac and cheese, and like, I'm not rich. I'm just lying.
So sad.
Ramen,
Ooh, pot noodle for me tonight. Where's my plaque?
Where's my flag?
The plaque is just a fucking dinner tray.
They're collecting food out of the bin on their plaque.
Exactly.
The pack of
seriously, it's
Dorian guys.
a joke. Like, what
I've
the
heard of
hell?
people just going in those like fighting games, like League of Legends and stuff, and they've bought like really powerful characters and armor and everything, but they do the equivalent of turning around on the spot, looking up at the sky. They've clearly got no skill whatsoever, and they've just paid
Elon Musk.
to have like all this XP, all this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he literally paid for his character. And,
Yeah, he did that.
it's like,
exactly. Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
gamer, and everyone's
Oh,
like,
that was so funny though.
he
Jesus.
goes
Yeah,
he
he's
goes
paid
onto a
somebody
game
to
and
do it. He
he
paid
goes
somebody
onto
to
a
get his
game and he's
rank up.
making the worst decisions and just like doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yep.
A guy that's such a computer supposedly, such a computer
Supposedly.
genius,
In name.
pays
In name
somebody
only.
to get a character in a video game. I'm dying. I'm sorry.
Again, this
No,
is this
he's-
me culture. It's this
He's not a
clout.
snowflake at all.
Nope.
Yeah,
No
like,
snowflake. No.
Not at all.
like it's not enough for even this is the richest man in the world. It's not enough to be the richest man in the world, but it's like
Yes,
it's like
exactly.
please like me as well.
No. How about Like if I had his money, I wouldn't care if anyone liked me. I'll be
He's a
honest.
thing for the
I
whole
What's
wouldn't.
that was that Pat Handy, the one Pat Handy guy? I'm good looking, I'm smart, and gosh darn it, people like me.
Right? Oh, that guy annoyed the crap out of me. I used to want to slap him. Oh, that was originally
he's-
Saturday Night Live, I think.
He's got
Sorry.
superior genes. He wants to populate the earth with mini muskies everywhere.
Oh, you've
no.
got to love
That's
the
the
irony
thought,
that he
isn't it?
produced a trans person. It's so
Oh, I love
so
that. Though.
good.
It's
Really?
awesome.
So good, man.
She's,
I adore that,
she's just-
actually.
yeah,
And he
she's
hates
hysterical.
her so much.
Yes.
It's okay.
not-
The
Yes,
feeling
I
is
love
mutual.
her. Actually, she's the antithesis. It's almost,
Yes.
Poetic justice, really, in my opinion. That
So
that
true.
from him issued this trans woman that now hates him. How about that? Like, fuck you. That's what you
It's
get.
Karma.
Pure karma. I love it. That's great. But
Yeah.
yeah, this stuff is just, it's almost, I don't know. I think it's worth putting your stuff even as a musician on Bandcamp and letting people buy it there. It's almost worth more looking at that, how many people buy your music over the numbers, especially if they're just padding them and lying to you. You know,
Yeah.
I think.
Well, at least you get to own it as well, right? You get
Yeah.
to say it's yours. Get to keep it. There's that too.
It's I think it means more, yeah. But I mean, I guess and I don't have a lot of experience with TikTok or Spotify or any of these other platforms. Like somebody was, I think Gary was mentioning Twitch, pole vaults, trying to stream on Kick, but it just gets just makes it worse. I would think if you over multiple streaming services, I suppose, then you're looking at all these different numbers and obsessing over all that, and God only knows what the hell those platforms are
Yeah, they're going to
doing
be
to shit.
pretty different.
Yeah, I tried that.
Well,
I tried
potentially.
doing Twitch at the same time, but you got to try and monitor two chats, and they're different platforms that they have different. Like if you stream to Rumble and YouTube at the same time, they're completely two different audiences, right?
Yeah.
So different.
Yeah.
And even if you there are programs out there that you can combine the chats into one thing and then put that on your screen. But you imagine that, like Rumble,
seen that,
YouTube
yeah.
chat, Instagram all at the same time, and then Kick.
Yep.
It's going to be like you're going to have all the YouTube people going, hi, how are you, and then you're going to have some Trump 2027, like it's not gonna make
And
sense.
Rumble, right? Exactly.
Yes.
It's goofy.
Vaccines aren't real.
I know.
What is
Right.
happening? Like,
Like, what? Yeah, and it's hard
Yeah.
enough if you try to they do this vertical streaming now, right? And so people will run a horizontal and a vertical. And if you're a mod trying to deal with two chats, that's always fun. Just that, let alone
Yeah.
5 different chats off 5 different streaming services. No, thank you.
And even those verticals, they're the same. Like, so as soon as somebody flicks, that's a view, that's a view, that's a view, that's a view. So
Oh, okay.
you're getting inflated numbers even in those vertical chats. So when you see somebody's vertical chat and go, oh wow, they on their normal chat they got 200 views, but on the vertical they got 1.2k.
Right. Yeah,
Doesn't
no,
mean
it's a lie.
1.2k watched.
Yeah. So everybody watch that. It's
Some thumbs.
It's a
clicked.
lie. It's a dirty lie. It's
Yes,
awful.
strings and pucks, they are the same. So now that's the thing, right? So now all views across the entirety of YouTube work like that. As soon as it's a second, it's a view.
Yep.
That is how it works now.
It's
It
crazy.
kicked in on Saturday my time. So I think Friday was the first
Okay.
day for everybody.
So that's why my numbers. I didn't even look at my numbers till you said something. I was just curious, and they're totally inflated. They look completely and utterly inflated. I already know.
My numbers are exactly the same.
Yeah.
Basically nothing. I can sleep easy tonight knowing that I'm not living in some fucking illusion.
That's awesome.
Well, you know, I'm not going to lie. I have a nervous breakdown every 3 months or less now. So
That's just great.
I'm not. I can't lie. Like in this little room here, there is a point each month where I just fucking end up wanting to punch holes in the fucking wall and end up crying in a ball
Yeah.
because it's so much pressure
Yeah.
to make rent every fucking month and pay and have the bills all hovering over me and that's it. You're looking at the fucking numbers going, am I going to make enough this month? What do I need to do? Like, and then you see them changing the rules on you and you're like,
I fucking
What
move
the hell?
the
Yeah, you want to
goalposts.
just
what
like,
do I need to do? Like, I've fucking
Right.
given it all, man. I'm doing like so much fucking office work. I sit in here and fucking this room gets so depressing sometimes. There's emails. It's just a lot, right? And then you got to either crank out 1 video to 2 videos a day.
Right.
Because at the
And
same
it's-
time, for me, right, because of AI, the app world now is now fucking exploding with AI developed apps. And so we're getting like 10 apps a day dropping, and I can't do 10 demos a day.
No, can't keep up
It's-
with that.
No,
Like,
so
and
this
the
is in
first
your
thing is like
house.
the developers going, can't you do like 3 or 4 a day? It's like, firstly, I'm not a fucking machine. Like, I'm a fucking
Right.
human being, right? Secondly, that's not going to work for the algorithm because you release 4 videos in a day, they're all going to get buried. You're burying your own content.
Right. Yeah.
So
it's
you're-
working at odds to yourself.
Yeah, like no one's going to get any notifications because you only get like, if you're lucky, 2 notifications a day. If you release 2 videos, only 1 notification will normally fire. And sometimes you might get 2, but if you're doing 3 or 4,
Yeah.
you're keeping up with the amount of apps that are coming out, but it's killing me. And
Right.
and I say to these developers, it's like, so if I do that, your video might be the one that gets buried and gets no views. So I
Right.
have to like do 1 or 2 a day. But even that is like, fuck, man. Where does it stop? When are they going to move the goalpost? I'm not complaining, right? You can't have a better job, right? Oh,
Right.
I'm on YouTube. It's yeah. But the goalposts are just like, come on.
It's
And
getting
still-
impossible.
and this is-
yeah.
This is also in your home, so I'm sure you probably
Right.
feel like it kind of invades your personal space, even though like it's a space that you made yourself. Like I'm sure when you walk by your room, sometimes you're just like, ugh, like cause it's just like because that's work.
I don't
Like
have any
that door
friends.
is like work. Yeah.
I don't have a social life. I don't have any friends. I don't leave the house. I'm a fucking hermit.
Well, it's always
And
in
you're
your
right.
face. Yeah, like
Because
you
this
said.
this room, right? I talked about this too, making music. I have this great studio, right? I can come in here and make anything I want. But when you're in here doing YouTube all the time, it becomes like a
padded
office.
cell.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you're in here and you've got to come in here and again, I'm not trying to complain or anything like that. So when you do come in to make music,
hard.
it feels like and you end up looking at emails and getting sidetracked by work. So I used to make more music when I just had an iPad and a guitar and an interface.
Yeah.
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 And there's no time to make music. That's the thing, right?
It's like it's
Yeah.
it's a
You know,
killer.
I've seen something where a guy was talking about he's a repair technician or whatever, and he doesn't have a shop in his house. All of that stuff is separate. Where he goes to do his repairs is an entirely different place. If only everyone had that luxury, though, right? To be able to just
Right.
to just be able to have a spot away from your own home, so when you go home you can focus on just relaxing, and so
I've tried to
it's
do
just-
that, Herbs. I've created like a second little
Nice,
studio
yeah.
in my lounge room where I come in here, record everything, and then I transfer it to the Mac and go lay on the couch and try and do it out there. It's not working, but I saw Frank ask, are vertical streams worth it or something like that? I don't know. I don't do them. I kind of find them annoying. I think most of us find them annoying. I mean, they
find them
get
horribly
views.
annoying. Yeah.
I mean, it's all going to come down to they're classed kind of in the shorts realm. If you're trying to make money, I don't know. And that's the other thing with lives. See, this is another reason I stopped live streams. I still do 4 now instead of like 7, one every day. When you do a live stream, it's all the people that are there, like what we have right now. But then once the live stream's finished, it takes 12 hours to process the video and then match the comments up with the video. So you're losing 12 hours of engagement.
Oh my god.
And then the video drops 12 hours later, and a lot of people don't
Right.
go back and watch shit.
No. No, a lot of people don't. You're right. And so there
So-
you go.
And another thing too, premieres get buried as well too. That's a trap in itself, right? With premieres, they don't push them into the algorithm. Because they're kind of just sitting there, so they don't push them like a live stream. And who knows if leaving a comment or the chat, having lots of people in the chat actually does put your video out into the algorithm in a live stream. Does anybody actually really know?
I don't
I don't know.
know.
People
There's a lot
say
of
it.
things.
But
And I think there's a lot of things that you can do to kind of like really juice that aspect of it. Like there's like the little, like I think Stream Ninja or something has like little games where like you can pop up in the corner of your screen, and like you type in your name and your little battle royale thing happens, or little word games or whatever that people can interact with. So it just sends your like engagement in your chat probably like skyrocketing because people are just playing a game and not really
Right.
much
But
more than
that's the
that,
thing,
so.
Herbs. Like, no, there's no like defined, like, yes, that works.
Right.
It's all just like, for example, right? When YouTube came out with this new rule about engaged views and normal views, heaps of YouTube channels went, oh, right, so an old view, it used to have to be 30 seconds, and then that would be classed as an engaged view. And that's what everybody thought. I think that was the
Right.
general consensus for most people. So if you
Right.
just click on something and you turn it straight off, that's not going to be counted as a view. You have to,
Yeah.
so when they come out with this rule, it was like, oh, right, so that's why they're doing it. They're taking away that 30-second rule. But then YouTube came out on X and said there was never a 30-second. Okay. So it's always
Right.
been from the first frame? Or, like, what are the rules?
Right.
That-
I don't know.
Right.
They get
Let us
rewritten by the day.
Exactly.
So
Make it fair. Let us know how
Yeah.
you work it, so we can at
Mm-hmm.
least try to deal with it and work with it. This is awesome. I think you should do that, Leela. Maybe you should have a second channel. I would watch that.
Yeah, I would watch that.
cards say you
Totally
suck.
watch that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you are a Saturn in Capricorn.
The
and you
cards say
suck.
you probably shouldn't wake up tomorrow.
Hey, look, at the end of the day, the guaranteed way to get subs and views on YouTube is the hate economy. That's if you
Yeah.
make
Right.
videos that shit on people, expose people, fucking talk shit, drama, you're gonna like do really well,
Yeah.
right? But just remember, somebody's going to eventually come after you.
Right, and that's the thing. That's I've seen it happen, right? Where they have it good for
Yeah.
a long time and they
Don't-
crap on a
Yeah.
bunch of people, and then all of
Don't-
a sudden one day
It's like Internet Anarchist. He's one of those channels, right? He's Australian Internet Anarchist, and he just like picks out other YouTubers and exposes them. And then 3 months ago, everybody came out and got him and were like, "You're using other people's content," and he was, and he got done. And it's like, listen, mate,
Can't do that.
if you're going to create hate content and do really well, you better be fucking perfect.
oh yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah,
guess
well,
what?
it-
Nobody's perfect.
No, especially when you're creating hate content, because you can't not show their stuff.
And I
right?
think people should remember that on the videos tab, it's very easy to click on oldest and see the old videos you might have forgotten with your actual face, etc. on. Hey, Jay.
That's how we found out about someone.
I went and checked and it was gone. By the time I watched your video, it was gone. I was like, oh, well done. Caught
Oh man, do you know how funny that was
That was fucking
to
hilarious.
have somebody talk shit about me for a year, saying that I'm
Jesus.
accusing them of being AI, and they've still got a video on their channel showing exactly who they are. It's like,
That's just that again. Is,
all it would have taken was
my
delete.
God. Just exactly. Oh, jeez.
oh, that's insane. That was weird.
Hoisted by your own petard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think you should, Leela. I think this would be hysterically funny, and I need to be there.
Six of Swords says, "What's with that shirt you're wearing?"
No curtains. Terrible curtains.
What are those shoes?
Yeah.
So yeah,
What are
Paul
those?
brings up a good. Did anybody see what Wings of Pegasus did today?
No.
So in protest against all the AI slop, he did a stream, or he put up a video actually of just nothing, no
Oh,
audio,
wow.
no video, and just encourage people to push it and go watch it and share it and put it out in the
Oh,
algorithm.
right.
And encourage other people to do that as well.
That's kind of what I
So I'm
was
sure
talking
you're
about
probably
with
going to
the-
see people do it. And
So I was saying, just turn my camera to my stucco wall.
yeah,
There you go.
you were on a good thing there, Herbs.
Yeah. See?
It was
It's
happening
over.
while you said that.
Yeah. But somebody already had the idea.
Damn it!
Because that's
Maybe
the other
I'm
thing
not.
about YouTube,
Maybe
right?
I'm no longer the original.
They're saying at the same time, this is what's stupid, right? They talk out of one side of their mouth and then the other side's completely different. They're like, we're trying to stop AI slop. But anyway, here's the Creator app where you can make your own AI character of yourself and never make a real video. It's like, so what is it? What are the rules?
Right, exactly. Just tell us, what are you gonna accept? What are you not? What gets us in the algorithm so we can get in the algorithm? I mean, duh. Like, oh no, we're not gonna tell you that. It's like, here's the game, like Hunger Games. We're not gonna tell you the rules, but go ahead, have fun.
'Cause
We're
here's
gonna
the
watch you
reality.
and laugh. What the fuck?
If we lay it out straight, here's the reality. Everyone's video numbers are down overall. right? Big channels, Mr. Beast, even everyone, right? Depends on how much. The reason it is solely because of AI.
Oh wow.
Because you've got AI content on space
Hey,
stuff.
Lori.
You've got AI content on
Lori.
how to make a YouTube channel. You've got AI music. You've got how to make AI videos. Every sector has been affected by it.
Yeah.
So that's it. And the majority of people don't know because they're just clicking on it and they don't know that it's AI.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you saw this video on Facebook yesterday of this fat couple sitting on a balcony and they're cooking hamburgers and shit. And they both get up and the hamburgers are hanging over the edge of the balcony. And then their cat comes out onto the balcony and jumps off the balcony and then the entire balcony collapses.
Oh my God.
It's so clearly AI, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's had millions of views and everyone's just like, fully like, huh, lucky the cat got off.
I know people don't like. How do you not know that's not AI?
Oh, stop.
I have a certain friend that likes sending me videos, and a lot of them are AI. And I have to tell her, when you see somebody talking like this, and they keep moving their hands like in the same stupid manner, that's AI.
And the
Okay.
voices too. You can hear the voices. It's kind of like got a scratchy thing to it.
Yup. And it's got
Or,
an uncanny.
Or it's the same Asian guy. It's just the one Asian guy that they always use.
Well, those makeup ads.
That's what
have
I
you
was
seen
talking
those?
about, Frank. Exactly. People are sub to people that sleep.
Yeah. Have you seen those makeup ads where it's the gay guy all the time with makeup on? He's like, she's wearing her foundation. Like every one of them, that's not a real guy. It's not a
No,
real
it's
guy.
not a real guy.
But
It's,
they're all like, in the comments, you see all the women, they're all like, I wish you'd come and do my makeup. Your makeup's so good. It's like, it's not real. Why are you so broken? It even says AI content.
right, right.
So,
I play this stupid
horrifying.
game. It's a mahjong game online, right? To bore myself to death so I can go to sleep usually. And I saw some ad and it said AI actors. And it was just so bad. But I was thinking to myself, same thing that you said. There are people that are going to think that that's real.
Yeah.
That those are real people. No. It's
And even even the YouTube ads now that are getting served are increasingly like 80% AI driven ads now. And like the question is, why are they letting those through?
yeah.
And there's a reason, because they're trying to push you to premium. Right?
Oh, okay. So you'll pay
And that's why
the
they
12
they've
bucks
just
or
introduced
whatever.
a second premium tier, a cheaper tier that gives some ads. Right?
Oh, some ads. Like,
Yeah, it's kind of like
if I'm
Netflix.
paying, I don't
right?
want any ads.
Well, that's the thing too, because now YouTube are in court facing a lawsuit because premium still includes sponsored ads that creators put in their videos.
yeah.
So there's a lawsuit against them at the moment saying, but shouldn't no ads mean no sponsored ads as well? So who knows where that's going to go? Because that could, I guess, affect me because I
Well,
have a
that's kind
sponsor.
of dumb. That seems like picky, I think.
Yeah.
You know.
This is those ads, right? Look at this creature. It's not real.
Ew,
Look at it. It looks like a
ew.
fucking Thunderbird.
It's true. Like, who looks like that? Nobody.
Listen to it talking.
Root touch-up sprays. These are a joke. You spray, it washes out the same day, leaves
and they go-
nasty buildup on your scalp, and that crunchy.
Like you can see how its eyes are blinking too. It's like an android.
Yeah. And
Like
they
a pink
constantly
giraffe.
do this thing. They'll have a product, right? They'll have a freaking product.
flutter.
Yeah, that thing doesn't. That's not real. And they'll
Look at the
do
box
this
too.
with it.
It doesn't even look like. Look at the writing. It keeps changing as it moves.
Oh, that's so weird. So
People are
weird.
so dumb.
Yeah. They're unobservant. they're constantly, it's this TikTok culture. I think that's what's pushed all these shorts and everything. It's a TikTok culture where they're just doom scrolling.
They're just
What's that,
willing to believe, right? They just
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like it's like, I'll just believe it. Okay, cool. Oh,
Oh,
look
yeah.
at how much money Facebook ads are making for so many. You see them on your Facebook feed all the time. These products, you're like, what the fuck? These like fucking full on mole removers and shit, and it just disappears with a wipe. It's like that's not real.
Oh yeah, or the I've seen on Pinterest these ads for plants because I look at
What?
flowers a lot on Pinterest, like weird flowers, and I have
Yeah.
to watch what I'm looking at because it'll say AI enhanced or AI generated, and then you'll have these ads for these exotic blue hostas, right? Those don't exist.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry. Yes, they're pretty. They don't exist. They're not real. And they
Yeah,
have
this
ads
one
for
strings-
seeds for these things.
The chewing gum that repairs your teeth.
Oh my god, the little brick
You
of
Yeah.
squeeze it
styrofoam.
on, it's like, and then you see the graphic of the
It
gum
just goes like,
filling back. It's like, oh, it's got gums back again. It's like,
Yeah, no.
if you're paying for that,
exactly.
check yourself into a mental institution if you can find one.
what if like you chew the gum that repairs your teeth and your teeth are they just dissolve. You're like,
Well, it's a solution. Now you don't have any of those teeth to worry about, I guess. Yeah, that I've seen. Somebody had sent me an AI video one time, and it said something in the body of it. They didn't realize it was AI, and I'm watching it. It's trying to give facts, and it says something was on television in like the 1800s. And I said to this person, I go, did you like really watch this? Because it says that somebody was watching television in the 1800s, and they went, it did? And I went, yes. Why did you send this to me?
They thought it just
I
went
saw
up like
one-
6:30 in the evening. That was the problem.
No.
I saw one that was about Sharon Osbourne. It was like facts about Sharon Osbourne you didn't know. Before Ozzy, Sharon Osbourne got with Jay Leno, and it was just like, what the fuck?
Oh,
She
and
had like 4 or 5 relationships before Ozzy, apparently, and she's on to a new one.
And
And
there are
that's
these-
what they asked.
And I've talked about these before, the videos of like dead rock stars. I saw one of Chris Cornell going with a bunch of dead rock stars. It's all AI. And it's just weird. It's just odd.
I just saw one
you
of
know.
Dolly earlier where
Going
they
to
had
heaven,
a
yeah.
bunch of dead rock stars, and it's just like, oh, you stop,
It's
just stop.
too soon. Like
And she's
that's
in
the way
heaven,
it's-
with, and it's like, why is Michael Jackson there?
Yep.
Good point.
I think you got it wrong.
Right. Yeah, it's just
Somehow
odd.
Epstein is there too.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Even
that's
the
not
afterlife is
odd.
corrupted.
No, it's so bad. Ugh. So
Yeah.
yeah, it just sounds like
We'll
it's just
believe
getting worse
anything,
for
though.
people,
Like-
not better, right? With the number game, it's just
We'll
ugh.
believe anything though, because remember back in the day when they had the Enzyte commercials, it was just a pill that that makes your dick bigger, and just the guy's going, "This is Bob. He's like, Bob took Enzyte."
He's all happy.
And there was nothing to the pills either. It was like literally, it was like a whole credit card scam.
Snake oil.
Like, so it was. We'll believe anything though, right? So.
Well, I mean, all those commercials that used to. Well, I don't even watch TV, but when I did, how they would, come on like, buy one get two for $35.95 or whatever. These
CD
just like.
CD clubs, the buy a CD for like
Well, that
is
or
it,
just like the
50
tape that'll
CDs for-
seal a boat, or the hairspray that looks like hair, If you're bald, you can put it on Bo Peep or whatever that guy's name. Bo Peel, that's him. It's all this crap product for it, kind of reminds me of AI. I'm shocked I don't see AI Bo Peel crap. Actually, it was a big 90s thing. Hey, James.
It's getting easier to scam people now, for sure, with AI. Like, it really is. Scamming economy's booming.
Yeah, it is shocking to me how many really seemingly very smart people don't know some of these videos are AI. I can't
How
tell
many
you.
people get into and get fucked up on fake? It was like AI Brad Pitt. Like they get, oh, Brad Pitt's talking to me. Like,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
that's just pole vault. But
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, people have to keep in mind that definitely you don't know what's going on online. You think you know, but you don't know. It's a huge problem. So yeah, how do you get out of trying to look at your numbers, especially if you're a creator and you're making your money on this? I mean, trying to resolve that in your mind, it's not easy to do. I think, especially like I said, if you're trying to make money at it. You know, stepping away from the data in this kind of thing where they're padding the numbers. I mean, what does it mean anymore, right? What do the numbers mean?
It looks good.
Nothing. Yeah. Oh, you're fine. It's
Well,
like another way to just
I'm gonna,
placate people.
I'm gonna say line go up, and of course Limey's little little emotes on his name right there is the little graphs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sure
Yeah, with
Limey
the
probably had that in mind for this.
yeah, and with a wheel in the middle, like the treadmill of it all. Because, like I say, if like with myself, I'm just a benefit scrounger, so the YouTube channel's not important to me like that. But if I ever was to, try and make money on it, then I don't know how I would avoid looking at the numbers at all. So, yeah.
I think, well, one of the suggestions I was reading was dedicating a block of time on a certain day to look at it. And then don't look at it for another week. You know,
Yeah. Good way to do it.
it's not easy, especially, like I said, when you're trying to
Shane's
make
like
money at this
easier
stuff.
said than done.
Yeah, I know. I know. A lot of it is. Most of it is easier said than done, especially.
I wish I could, but yeah, it's a constant thing. It never used to be, trust me. It's only been the last 5 months since moving to pre-recorded content.
Yeah.
Mixed club.
Did this video work?
Right.
What can I do right next
Bless.
time? What am I doing wrong? It
Yeah.
creates so much more self-doubt too.
Yeah.
Because especially when like you think you know what video is going to do all right, and then you put all this work into one of them and go, this is the one, man, and it gets 100 views, and then the one that you didn't give a fuck about
Yeah.
just goes off, and you're like,
Like, what
What's
am
the
I
reason?
doing?
What are you feeding it? Who are you feeding it to? And the way they decide on how they stop feeding it to people, like you see it, right, performing, and you go, wow, this is doing all right. And then all of a sudden it just, duh, that's the end, and it's never going to get a view again. And you're like, okay, I guess I better do 2 tomorrow to make up for that one.
That's just crazy. And then they don't tell you why they do that.
No.
That's
Oh, they have
the
the
thing.
AI thing now that tells you, but it's all generic, right? And it's all done by AI.
Yeah, they got to stop with the AI crap. I think that's bottom line. There's nothing like you can't replace people or AI people with AI. It doesn't work because AI is stupid. It's literally stupid.
Sadly, though, they have, right? That's the thing. It's
I know, but and this is what they did back in the 90s. They replaced all of like systems and things with internet stuff. I remember when I was at the bank and they started putting systems and things on the internet instead of an internal base. And I said, "Oh, there won't ever be a hack or a system breach or them trying to steal anything ever
No,
on the
no,
internet that's
fine.
not regulated. Nah,
Yeah.
it'll be fine."
well, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
That's
they,
some
yeah.
of the things they're doing with AI, right? They built a. So I watched this video the other day. They built a whole bunch of scenarios and put this AI into this world, and they ended up. It was a scenario on if North Korea launched nuclear weapons, and America responded. Well, the only way they're going to be able to get their missiles over to North Korea is going over Russia, which means Russia would see missiles coming over their airspace and go, well, fuck this, we're firing as well. It's the end of the world, right? So 5 billion people are going to die. And they fed it to AI and said, hey, can you come up with a solution? And every solution they did, more people end up dying.
Jesus.
Because they don't...
Because AI doesn't care if humankind even lives.
No.
It's AI. Why does it care? It has no feelings.
It has no
So-
skin in the game.
No, it doesn't care.
Jade, have you heard of this thing about like the core of AI is a seething mass of hatred and psychopathy, and they've just put like a more they tried to put a friendly face on it on like the consumer user end, but underneath it is still all of that kind of seething mass of psychopathy.
Well, yeah, that's because it's been trained on us.
But do you not think, like, with the amount, what I think though is like, you know how the algorithm, to my mind, is all about the interactions, and it's easier to get people to react in hate and fear and derision rather than positive things. For the same sort of reasons that people tend to remember the bad stuff that happens in their life rather than the good stuff. So if AI is trained on all of Shakespeare's works, but the internet stuff that is amplified by an algorithm that looks at interactions, not social good or anything else, then if you had a different data set for AI that wasn't so heavily internet influenced, then would it not be less psychotic? If you had a more balanced input, that's something I've wondered.
Say, just for example, on that. So just say it was just trained on Shakespeare's work alone, taking out our evaluation of Shakespeare, right? Because remember, like anything, everything's our interpretation, individuals' interpretations of a work.
Yeah.
The Bible, Shakespeare. It doesn't have the power. It doesn't have the intelligence because it's not intelligent to try and break down Shakespeare and have an opinion on it. Essentially, this is the problem with AI. It's been marketed as this is intelligent, where all it is it's a pattern recognizer that just looks at how we communicate and tries to guess the next word to say based on millions and millions of conversations.
No, absolutely. I agree
don't
on that.
think-
It's just that even without like, I agree with you. It's not sentient. It's not intelligent.
Sure.
But to my mind, it's kind of irrelevant in similar ways that we all say, this has got huge money behind it. It's funded itself by pulling itself up from the bootstraps. And a lot of these AI companies are lending each other money, and it's all going around in a big circle. But what I'm saying is like, it kind of becomes, it's less relevant whether it is intelligent, if it's going to be having an effect on the real world. So my thing is would it not just have general better direction? Not just Shakespeare. I meant like all the input that it had, but just take the internet stuff out of it, because that's algorithmically amplified all the most negative aspects of human culture and society.
I guess we're not going to know, are we? Because
No.
it's already been done. I think there's so many problems with it because they didn't ask us first.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, this is what government should be about. Hey, we have an emerging technology, and we should, as countries, vote on this and how far we're going to
Yeah.
take this.
Absolutely.
And do we want this to implement our future societal structure for
Yeah.
employment and housing and all this kind of stuff?
Yeah.
How? But we've got people now in charge who are like, just FDA. Why should we test this food? Just give it to people. Like fucking, what could
That
go
happens here all
wrong?
the time.
Yeah.
It's the
no,
same with the paranoid stuff about 5G, right? They kind of rushed it through, which creates in people a paranoid, oh, it's going to fucking melt our brains and shit, where there's no actual evidence that that is the truth. It's
No,
just
no,
smaller
absolutely.
towers that you need more of them to send the that's all there is, right?
Yeah, every generation of broadband release, it's the same conspiracy theories that get a spike.
Yeah.
Every time it was 4G, the same. People forget. Yeah.
Yeah, and people can freak out over 5G towers, but it doesn't matter because you're swimming in it at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've all got
exactly.
a 5G modem.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter where you
So,
go.
like,
So, but yeah, so there's that. So they haven't asked us. There's been no.
yeah.
There's been no real test on what is this going to do. Instead, they've just given all this information over, like books, art,
Yeah.
and same with the music. Nobody's been.
And the thing is, Jade,
Can we?
don't-
Yeah.
I don't know if you're aware, but it's kind of echoes what's already happened with social media, because it's only now that they're talking about regulation, and Facebook have just got a $17 billion fine for intentionally harming teenagers and kids. And so in the UK, at least, the internet arrived here at 96, 97 in universities, and it's only now. And we haven't got 30 years to decide whether or not we're going to regulate AI. But in a similar way, like I remember reading around 2000 about how Google's been taken to court for going in and scanning documents and parchment and stuff from libraries and universities.
Yep.
Some of them were really happy to do it. The others weren't. And the court said, well, while we decide, Google can just carry on doing it. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Just have fun.
Yeah, it's just insane.
Well,
Yeah.
let's talk about FDA food inspection and the cyclospora
Oh, God.
crap that just happened here. That was really bad in Michigan. 2 people died. I haven't been able to eat salad all summer. Right? You can't go to the store and buy
Jalapeno.
lettuce. You have to grow it yourself because
Jalapeno
it's
peppers as well.
Yeah,
I'm
jalapenos,
sorry.
a bunch
Everything.
of berries,
rice
fruits, stuff like that. It's
rice is
bullshit.
now
Yeah.
like.
There was creatures in the rice.
Yeah,
and the other good news, leprosy's back.
Oh yay, goody!
joy.
Yay.
Bring back the leper colonies.
Yay!
Yeah, great, wonderful. That's what
Is
we
it back
Did you see
everywhere or
RFK
just for
the other
selected
day?
countries?
Did you see
Is it just
RFK
selected
the other day
countries?
say that they can't? The line was, "We can't patent." I think it was orange juice in soup,
Oh, jeez.
which is the cure for measles.
Oh no!
What? I'm sorry, what?
Go and find the video, man. That he's,
Yeah.
you know, in his voice, he went. Chicken noodle soup. It's like, I don't know if you know this, mate, but measles. Fucking
Oh, jeez.
chicken noodle soup don't fix it, motherfucker. And I know you like holding
Chicken
lizards
noodle
and
soup will cure
touching snakes
autism.
and fucking swimming in
Sorry.
bacteria.
Yeah, quite.
But what are we doing?
Yeah.
I
We're
think I'm
gonna
going to
inject
change my
chicken
show.
noodle soup right into our
Yeah.
bodies.
I think I'm going to change my show, Tech Titties, to just what are we doing? What are we doing? Right? Because every day I feel like I'm just going, what are we doing? What's going on?
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
That's how I feel. What? Just
Yeah.
call it WUH. What?
I can't believe that nobody's like rioting,
Fuck.
going, leprosy's back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
What
and
the-
measles and TB on the increase
Yeah.
as and in the UK as well, not just the States, and
Well, I
presumably
have to
Australia
say
as well,
that's
I guess.
It's like from anti-vaxxing. And people
Yeah.
won't get their kids vaxxed anymore, so now you get stuff like measles and mumps that we eradicated, and now it's all
Yeah.
back.
I don't know if anyone, you probably don't watch this guy, Spaniard. He's an Australian ex-criminal who now shoots like vlogs
Oh,
around the
I've
world.
seen him on Friendly Geordies.
Yeah. Well, he's cleaned his whole life up, and now he does travel vlogs. He went to China, and he went to the wet markets where COVID kicked off. Right, and I don't know why we need to sit here and like grill people and try and investigate it. If you just like paid attention, those wet markets, they're shut down. They're all boarded up. It came from there. Like
Yep.
it's like a huge massive block of these wet
Yeah.
markets completely boarded up. We know where it came from. We know what happened.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right,
the thing is that other
case closed.
novel viruses have been traced to wet markets in the past, which is why
Yeah.
after that outbreak of COVID, the Chinese authorities went and washed it all away. So when they came to do the investigation afterwards, it was really hard to find traces of the virus because the Chinese authorities don't want the wet markets shut down. They want to keep them running. So I wouldn't be
They
surprised if
definitely
they
closed
reopen
down.
again in the future.
I
Somewhere
can't
else
see them
or
opening.
whatever.
They've
Oh, I
got
hope
new
not.
markets there now. They've actually opened up new markets, and they look like they've got like stringent cleaning and all this stuff there. So,
Right. Well, that's good.
You know,
Yeah.
but who knows, right?
Well, that's just it.
What
The
are we
next
doing?
Thing. Yeah. What? Like, I can't eat salad in the summertime? What? I'm gonna.
Yeah.
My
How
stepkid.
can you fuck up lettuce?
I know.
It's kind of funny because where I work, all those ingredients that are on the ban list is like central to everything that we make.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
And it's funny because we were like, oh, we were kind of joking about it, like, oh, the lettuce. We have like 90% of our stuff is, is on this list, like the lettuce. And we're like, we looked at the box and it said Taylor Farms, and we're like, stopped laughing at them. Like,
Yeah, stop. Well, and there was this
shit.
whole thing. They pulled back that news that it was Taylor Farms because the Taylor Farms owner went to the Trump administration,
Yep.
basically
Yeah.
paid
Yeah.
them off.
And bought
And
them
They
off,
give
yeah.
you money if you take away the FDA stuff.
Yeah, but it doesn't take away the fact that somebody shit in your lettuce, motherfuckers. And you're
Yeah.
selling it, and now everybody ate it. Now they're sicker than shit. So,
Yeah.
I guess they think
congratulations.
it doesn't matter anyway, right? Because like, hey, the lettuce poisoned. I can't afford it anyway.
Right, yeah, true that. Yeah, exactly.
I wasn't going to buy it anyway. I started eating grass from the backyard.
yeah, my neighbor's not too happy. I've been eating their daylilies.
Seriously,
What are we
it's
doing?
So bad. Well, I bought 2 huge raised beds I'm gonna put up next week over the Labor Day weekend outside. I gotta assemble them so I can grow my own vegetables because I'm disgusted by what happened this year. I'm just gonna grow on my own. I'm done. I'm gonna have my own garden. Forget it. I'm gonna have an indoor one too. And it's not just gonna be weed either. So I am gonna grow tomatoes, folks. I'm not kidding.
The thing is too, like these COVID viruses, they've been around forever, right? They're just different strains, and obviously with anything, you need to. It sucks. You need to have areas to study them to try to combat them because we live in a world where antibiotics and all this it's not working anymore, right?
No.
Because as we evolve, as we devolve,
Yeah.
the things inside us and the microbes, they're evolving.
Right.
So
yes.
as we sit there flicking through fucking shorts, the things inside us are going, you know what? We found a new way to fuck this gun up.
Yep.
You can't stop
um,
progress.
It's said that there's a bunch of like prehistoric diseases and things that are frozen in the ice in the ice, and once that melts and that gets out, we're kind of cooked because we don't have the the immune system to handle these prehistoric diseases and viruses.
That's it, because
So
they evolved before we did, so there's no way we're going to have any resistance to them. So yeah, that'll be fun.
and that's accelerated by the AI. So yay!
I always wanted to live in the slap bang in the middle of one of my dystopian sci-fi novels in my mid-50s. It's just a dream come true, really.
You're here.
Yeah.
One of which one? There's many.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's-
There's
It's
like
kind
a
of
whole
Venn diagram.
timeline of like all the dystopian movies, and it's like you are here.
Yeah,
and there's like all these
exactly.
other ones left to
Brave
go
New
still.
World, We.
You know, you've got all these AIs, right?
And
So
Rain's
they
Tale.
charge. You've got ChatGPT charges money, Grok charges money. They all cost, right, per month. Funnily enough, Meta doesn't. And if you download the app, it makes pictures for you and videos all for free. So I decided to ask it last week, why are you so nice?
Yeah.
Because, you know, I've been on this planet 54 years from today, and I kind of understand if
Happy
you're being
birthday.
nice to me and I don't know you, you're probably fucking me over somehow. And it fully came back and went, it was so nice the way it responded. It was like, we understand that you may want to make pictures and do the things that AI restricts you with money, and we're just here to make it a little bit easier. Though you're a fucking liar.
Exactly.
I'm sure you are just selling everything I fucking say to you. And
Yup.
if you think they're not,
Yep.
this is the thing, right?
Yeah.
So many people are now talking to ChatGPT like it's their psychiatrist.
Oh, don't.
And
I've
it's
seen
so
adverts
nice
like
to
that
you.
as well. Yeah.
Even
I've
the
seen-
Gemini on Google is so pandering, you know?
And people are probably going, I raped somebody, and just owning up all this shit. And with all the slowly integrated cameras, flop cameras, and eventually the thought police are just going to be like knocking on your door and going, oh, you told
Oh, yeah.
ChatGPT you raped you. Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
and
that's
considering a lot of
insane.
these, the
Here's some lettuce.
bosses of AI are like very snowflakey about wokeness, then yeah, doesn't bode
Oh, you haven't
well.
used
but
Grok. You got to use Grok. Grok's.
Yeah.
There is no snowflake with Grok. Grok will
But
just-
I'm saying the tech bosses don't like a lot of marginalized groups, and I think like if you're one of them or talking in support of them, then yeah, it's just yeah.
I think they just don't like any of us.
Right. That's what I think. I don't think they like people.
We're
That's
just
why they're into
fuel.
computers. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just fuel. We're just fueling the economy. We're just, you know, and
Like
we
the
think
Matrix,
and
you know?
that's the thing with the me economy, right? It's like we're all look what I ate for dinner, like a good dog. I made a pork chop, and you know they're sitting there watching this, going, "Fuck! Look at these people, man! It's a pork chop." Thanks for the data. I'll tell you what's really weird too. When you try this out, right? Download the Meta app on your phone and just try having a voice conversation with it. For some reason, right, every now and again, it's like you can hear somebody listening in.
Really? What, like it echoes or something, or
Yeah, right. And
Oh.
last night I tried it again, and it was like I picked up like a CB somewhere, and you could hear someone going, "Hello, hello," and I'm like,
God.
what's going on?
Weird.
And I was going, can you hear that? And she's like, I can hear you. I'm like, there's somebody, like, is somebody listening to this? Who fucking knows?
No.
What are we
Wow.
doing?
Yeah. Well, they can hack
Yeah.
into cameras and stuff too.
Well, they don't need to hack.
Webcams? Yeah.
Everybody signed the terms and service. Go read it.
Right.
Everything
right.
you
Yeah.
agree to says you can listen to me. That's the thing, right? It's not like when you sit there and go, oh, they're listening to me. It's like, yeah, but we all signed it because none of us read it because it's all written in legalese.
Right, right. It's like,
It's like that-
the South Park did a show about that. The human centipede pad.
Yeah.
Where if you didn't read the TOS, then you could be usurped into the human centipede. because you agreed to it,
Yeah.
right?
They-
Yeah.
I forget the company that did it. It was one year for April Fool's Day. They changed their terms and conditions, so everybody who signed up to that day, they signed their soul over to the devil.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gonna say
And
that
they-
was
For
that was
some reason,
gay.
it was the highest amount of subscribers. And then they came out and went, "Oh, sorry, everybody, we didn't tell you this for April Fools.
Oh
was
my
so good.
God.
Happy
Was
days."
I think it was
Right?
I think it was
It's fine,
Game
isn't
that
it?
used to sell computer games that did that.
Yeah, it was some company. I can't remember
Yeah.
who did it. Yeah, but
Oh,
so
God.
if that can happen, like,
Yeah.
that's the thing right now. You can actually go and copy all the terms and conditions before you sign them, and go put them into AI. See, this is where AI is good. Like, it can read
Right.
through them and break it down into simple language and say, and just ask, read these for me. What am I signing my life away? What things am I giving up by doing this?
Right.
That's really good use of AI. But
Yeah.
nobody's doing that.
cheap lawyer. Yeah.
Because I can make a video of like Auntie Doris fucking falling off the balcony.
Yeah, that's just it. That's just it. Nobody uses AI for really what it's meant to do, which is like tasks like that. I use that kind of thing at work where I'll load a document and then an approval in and tell it to tell me where identify anything that is mismatched. Identify these things, tell me if it matches from the approval to the document. And that's it. But I have to
Yeah.
work at
I think-
plugging in what I want it to look at, or it'll just pick out any fucking
Yeah,
goddamn
you've got to
thing.
feed it.
Yeah, you have to tell it.
I think we're prone to just misusing things. Like, like I remember back in, high school, we had TI-83 calculators,
Boobs.
and we were supposed to use those for graphing and, algebra and shit, and we ended up using them for video games. So, I don't know, we're just misuse things.
We
And,
misuse each other, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's for sure. Well, and I think I think part of that, is what kind of leads into all of this is that with the scammer video that they'll stick on your YouTube channel so people, you get fake subs or fake watches, right? And so then YouTube tries to double back and find a solution for that. Or the @ names, instead of going by your regular handle, now we have to go by these @ names, and all of that change to try to prevent fake accounts. I mean, it's like, people suck and fuck around, and so they gotta like fuck everybody over with their dumb shit.
That's it. That's across all sectors now. Create a problem that wasn't there, and then come in and fix it and go, look what we did. We fixed
Yeah.
it for you. It's like, but you made it.
Yeah, you created the problem in the first place. Yeah.
But because that goldfish behind me's like got more memory than us at the moment as a species, everybody forgets. Oh, but you created the problem in the first place. And so you coming in on your white horse, we really should be like getting pitchforks out over that.
Exactly. And
But
people
it's-
do. They forget. They don't. What is it about people? Is it always been this way that people just don't pay attention and let shit go? Just like, oh, it's cool. Yeah, or we don't remember that, like a collective.
I think it's overload
Amnesia?
now. I think
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
I think it's overload. I think that's part of politics too at the moment. Like that's part of Donald Trump's MO is
It's
to
yeah.
continuously be on camera all the time and keep the
Right.
news cycle focused on whatever he says. If
call it
it's
flood the zone.
flood the
Yeah,
zone. It's
exactly,
been
yeah.
popular in sport for years, right?
Yeah.
Football,
And just literally
flood
do
the
dumb
zone,
shit
hold
like-
up the game.
Yeah, like change a Great Lakes name just for arbitrarily.
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
reason.
Yeah.
No, we're not done
Yeah.
though. We gotta name it. We gotta rename the Strait of Hormuz and
Yeah.
the Gobi Desert.
Because
Just
that's
the
going to
Strait
lower
of- Strait of
prices.
America, the
Yeah.
America Desert, the
Real
America
creative, by the
Antarctica.
way. Americarctica.
Because everybody's losing their shit today because Google caved and changed the map, but they only changed it for Americans.
Yeah.
Outside, we can still see the Lake Ontario.
They-
I think what Google should do is just for Americans only, change America to Epstein Island. So we get to see that from the outside, and Americans see it, and we see it from the outside, and we go, that's Epstein Island. Right? Or make it so America doesn't see it, they still see America, but all of us on the outside see Epstein Island.
that's
And then
what
when
they
everybody
should do.
complains, we just go, but you're harboring the biggest pedophile in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
So it makes sense.
Yeah, maybe the
That
top
would.
10.
Can you imagine how angry he would be if that happened? Oh my god!
It would be awesome. Let's do it. I'm all
The
for
the
it.
United States of pedophilia.
Yeah.
Somebody
US
use their wonderful hacking skills and just do it.
I mean, ultimately, he's got the right idea. He's gotten away with so much, and this is the same with big tech and all these companies.
Yeah.
When you just get away with shit, you can just do anything.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if we did this shit though? If I walked out right now,
God.
punched 10 people in the face, I stole a
Be
car,
arrested, right?
right?
Exactly. I don't get it. I don't get it.
But this too, like I covered this on Tech Titties this last week. Grand Theft Auto, right? The biggest game in the world. What do you do in that game? You murder people, you rob cars, you snipe people in the head from buildings. In Australia, they banned gambling in Grand Theft Auto. So now when you go into
No,
the
that's
casino
the worst part.
in the game,
Gambling.
you can't interact with any of the slot machines or anything. It just says, you cannot play, you are geo-locked. And then you can just walk out the casino and just kill everybody, right?
Shooting people's fine. Raping a whore? That's good. No, you're fine with that.
And don't get me wrong, I love that game, but
Gee.
how is like banning gambling in the game
Doing
when
anything.
in real life, real people are losing their houses every day for
Yeah.
really
You're
gambling?
gambling by existing, for fuck's
Yeah.
sake.
Yeah.
It's a gamble
doing?
just waking up every day, for fuck's sake.
Well, I mean, wouldn't it be better just to fake gamble in GTA rather than actual
you are.
gambling?
I mean,
It's
because,
not-
yeah, it's a
it's not
crime
real-
simulator. I mean,
It's not
come
real
on.
money.
Right.
It's a crime simulator. They're gonna
So you
they're gonna
could get your
they're gonna
jollies off
ban
on the fake
gambling.
stuff and
Yeah.
not the real one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
You'd
and
think, wouldn't
the
you?
thing is, I can leave my home at 10 o'clock at night and walk past the local pokey place, the slot machine place on the corner. It's a pub. And there's like 20 old age pensioners in there at 10 o'clock at night.
Yep.
And it's like, you should be at home, Doris.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously.
But I can't go and gamble fake money in a fucking video game. But I can go into the
game.
venue where Doris is and I can shoot her in the head.
Right, that's fine. Right.
I don't know, man. I'm so tired.
It makes not make it make sense, right? It's just there you go, Gary. That's
You know, yeah, fuck the
exactly.
pokies.
So, did they do anything to the strip club too, or
No, you
Yeah.
can still go in and fuck whores. Yeah.
oh great?
And yeah, you can still go in and have sex with a
You,
whore
you can still
and
gamble,
then
but with
kill her and
diseases.
take your money back, right?
And you can gamble with diseases, so
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah. So,
You can still run from the cops. You can still shoot cops. You can still do all that stuff. But
You can shoot down
gambling,
an entire
That's
helicopter.
bad.
You can
okay, it's
crash
terrible.
planes in the buildings, even. I'm sure.
and look, trust me, if it's this is the problem with Australia, right? When things happen here, you're going to get them eventually,
Oh yeah, I know.
right? Because the whole kids getting banned off YouTube, social
Oh, yeah.
media, that's coming to you
Right.
now.
Oh, yeah, it is.
started here. Vape
Yeah.
bans, you can't buy vapes anymore. Now you have to go through a chemist and have a special prescription, right? But cigarettes went up like fucking $50
Oh yeah,
for a
you
packet
can
of cigarettes.
ruin your lungs with it.
It's
yeah,
gonna come to you. all this stuff's going to come to you. We're like us in New Zealand are like this testing ground because we're so like,
You are in
our
the
motto
future.
is, how's it going, mate? No
They
worries, mate.
tried banning vapes here really hard about 10 years ago. They really tried very hard. They
I'll try
basically put a lot of friends of mine out of business, the vape industry, making e-juice and things like that. Because of that, Michigan, Indiana, well, Indiana was already bad, but a lot of difference. Massachusetts was another big one. But I can still get it through online companies really cheap. I can still get a mod. I can work. We have like a rebellion system that works around it, and they had to grandfather certain things in for people. So if you had a license for it, you kept it. But
Again, this is creating a problem that wasn't there and then creating multiple problems off that. So what happened here with the vaping, they put cigarettes up, ridiculous taxing. So $50 for a packet of, 20 cigarettes. $50. That's ridiculous.
fucked up.
And then they come after the vapes, and in doing that, they shut down tens of thousands of businesses throughout Australia who are family owned. So that's a whole lot of families now who have no business, can't pay their mortgage, they're fucked.
Right.
And then they put the vapes into chemists, where chemists are just going, we don't want to deal with this shit. We got prescriptions to do and stuff. We're like, and then they take away all the flavors and only give you 3 flavors: mint, tobacco, and menthol. And they taste so shit, right? They're so horrible. And then they limit the actual things that you can buy. And what they have done is, when you buy one of these from their chemist, they only seem to last for like 3 months, and then you can't buy any more of them. So you've got to buy a new one because you can't get the coils for this one anymore. So it's a rort to keep you buying new ones. And then at the same time, what it's done has created an illegal import tobacco industry, which has created gangs and tobacconists getting firebombed, gang warfare, and now we're getting all these import cigarettes from Iran and stuff, and all
it's
these.
Like they made tobacco like weed. Like weed used to
now,
be.
you
when
go
it
into a
was illegal.
tobacconist here in Australia, and you have to go in and go, "Do you have any Winstons?" And they go and they pull them out from under the counter, like all these.
Yeah.
And then this week alone, the government's put out a warning saying, if you're buying these cigarettes, we found that they're all laced with arsenic.
Well,
Yay!
that's one of many chemicals.
I gotta tell my brother about this because I grew up. My parents owned tobacco stores, and my brother ran them for 30 some years, and had to sell them off because it was such a pain in the ass to. He had to call the ATF every time he opened a box of cigars to sell them before he could sell them. He had to call the ATF. I watched him a million times do this. And he would tell me, this is why I hate this now. It's not fun anymore. I can't just open a box of cigars. I have to turn the cigar box over, call the fucking ATF, and give them all the serial numbers before I can open the damn box of cigars to sell them.
Jesus, that's wow.
So he divested himself of the stores and became a mobile pet groomer instead for the remainder of
Do you want to
his
see what our
working
cigarette
life.
packets look like in Australia? I don't know if
Yes.
they're like this for you guys.
Oh yeah, we have those. They're fun. Yeah.
Look at this one.
Yeah.
Here's poor
Yeah, we
old
don't-
fucking Brian, who's on his deathbed.
They
Yeah, they're good.
they
I
stopped
want to know when they
doing
put
shit.
similar pictures on alcohol, though, which people have mentioned. It's like, well, you could do that on alcohol, couldn't you?
No.
Well,
It
you know,
wasn't a
speaking
deterrent
of-
here. It wasn't. People
speaking
kept
of-
smoking.
Speaking of bad
You
decisions-
just don't look at it. You just go, whatever.
Speaking of bad decisions, I continue to give Arby's business, so yeah. They should probably put those warning labels on, on the Arby's food. You'll look like this. Yeah.
They do have the meats. So
The the meats.
Yeah, get the meat sweats.
Exactly.
But no, we have a
Seriously.
similar thing, Jade. Like the tobacco in Europe is half the price of ours because of tax. So we have
Yeah.
them smuggled. That's like how I've managed to keep my smoking costs down is by buying from lorry drivers.
Yeah.
But then you can also get it significantly cheaper, which certain shops will sell you illegal tobacco pouches. But like you say, you run the risk of arsenic and all the rest of it being in those.
Oh my
Because
god.
tobacco is like half of it is tax, and yeah, and there's not much I can think of that gets taxed like that. So yeah, it's insane.
And Frank will know this from stats. Like this is not casting dispersions or anything, but the people who are most prone to smoke and be 100% dependent on cigarettes are people with less money.
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
It just is what it is, and
Yep.
they get the little amount of money they may get from assistance.
Yeah,
Going
absolutely.
to a packet of
Yes.
cigarettes, which will last, one pack will last them maybe a day,
Maybe.
Yep.
$50. What are we doing? I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
and
they
I've-
want us to die.
Well,
I've
yeah,
had similar
and
thoughts because it's
and
like politicians smoke, but every politician drinks, and it's like it's funny how you try and keep the taxes low on drink but not on tobacco. So yeah,
yeah. Well, and Frank mentioned the menthol is not an option in Canada, but they were going to do away with that here and still haven't. And that's what addicts a lot of people to cigarettes and black people. It addicts. I
Yeah.
mean, I remember selling cool cigarettes, which are the worst menthol cigarettes. Oh God, they'll give you a headache. They're so mentholy, right? But black people loved those cigarettes, and it addicted. It basically, in my opinion, was an addicting factor to that demographic, and that's bullshit. You know, because
My grandmother was a Newport smoker, and like she
Yeah.
my grandmother was her trailer smelled like Newports and Judgment.
And guilt.
She's smoking her Newports. Why is your head so big? It's called hydrocephalus, Grandma.
They kind of laxed the vape juice thing here recently because what happened was when the vape juice went to the chemists, they only had those 3 flavors, but they kind of allowed some companies to put in a little hint of something else just to
okay.
but it
A
was
hint of
very
mango.
strict, very strict. Like it wasn't much. But then this year, after 2 years of that, they went, now no more. You're going to have to redo your ingredients. And the weird thing is, right, any company now in Australia who wants to have their vape juice on the chemist thing has to pay $100,000 licensing
Yes.
fee.
Yup.
And to update that, they have to pay another $100,000 for the new recipe.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
not a
it's
rule
like
at
that
all.
here too. That they did that here too. So, but they grandfathered in flavors. So
Right.
there were some that were grandfathered in, but if you want a new flavor, then it's like
So
$100,000.
they've changed it here now because they're now offering, and this is how I do it now. They're offering bottles of unflavored nicked.
Yes.
So then
And
you
then
just go to a confectionery company and just get
Yep.
your flavor. And,
Yep.
But again, you got to know what you're doing, right? Because you're dealing with nicotine, and
Yes.
you're going to be pretty precise. You've got to become a scientist as well.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah.
Okay.
We used Loran. It's called this Loran oils. They're just flavoring. It's food flavoring.
Yeah.
It basically
Commercial food
confection.
flavoring.
Yeah, commercial
Yeah.
food flavoring.
And if you want to make chocolate, you just can't put the chocolate in. You've got to have milk because chocolate can be
Right.
too bitey and taste like dark chocolate. And then you've got to add the milk flavoring, the nicotine, the PV. And
Yeah.
you're looking and you're like, man, it looks like a meth lab in my kitchen. I'm just trying to have a vape. What's going on?
No, Kurt used
just
to
Trying
may
make
as
to
well
his own
take up
vape
inhale
meth.
juice.
my dessert.
Kurt made his
Oh.
own vape juice.
Chew and digest it. I just want to inhale my dessert, damn it.
Yeah.
Calorie-free, fat-free version of Boston
Some of
cream
those,
pie.
they are. Some of those back in the day they had every crazy flavor you can
did.
imagine.
If you don't eat your meat,
Cannoli
you
Be Mine
cannot
was
smoke
one
your
of 'em.
pudding.
That was a friend of mine's vape juice was called Cannoli Be Mine. It tasted like an Italian cannoli.
If you don't eat your meat, you cannot vape your pudding.
Right.
That's the other thing too, right? For ages there was documents, you'd see in Facebook, vaping does this, vaping does that. There's actually been no deaths, right? And when you
No.
look at those articles, whenever you do see them, trust me, go to the bottom of the article. There's normally a source link. Click that link, it'll take you to another link, then another link, and you'll end up following the paper trail back to Philip Morris.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
But who clicks
because-
those links?
I mean, the end all be all is really this is a way to quit smoking cigarettes, which
Yes.
is why I started vaping, and I'm hoping to quit this soon. I'm down to a 3 milligram, so I want to get down as. It's really basically just a oral fixation habit at this point. Exactly. Yeah, I did that on live stream.
There's
Awesome.
worse things that have been in my mouth.
Hey, so did I.
With white claw flavor up here.
Worse things have been in my
Beautiful.
mouth.
And on that note, everyone, it's time to go. I think that's a great thing to end on, personally. All right, kids, we will see you next week with a new conversation. I'll figure out what we're going to come up with. And thank you, Jade, for coming up and explaining
Thank
everything.
you
I
for
really
letting me-
appreciate it. Thank you,
I don't know
Limey.
shit.
Thank you, E, as usual.
I don't know shit.
Good chatting with you, Jade.
And thanks everybody in the chat. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate you, my friends. And we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye bye.